Do you want to have the ultimate control over your life? Welcome to Take Control with Whitney Wells, where we will explore all topics of life that we try and control, what this creates for you, and how to have successful relationships all while empowering yourself. Keep listening and let's have some fun. Hi, everyone, and welcome to episode 49 of Take Control with Whitney Wells. I am so excited to be here with you. It's been a while, right? It's been a few months since I have shown up in your ear or in your car or on your phone, and I am just so excited to be back. So here we go. First off, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to everyone. Happy 2022. Can you believe it's 2022? I feel like it's been a long year and it also flew. So much has happened. I hope everyone is safe and healthy and you are having a good year, dealing with whatever you're dealing with in the best way that you can. And I hope that this podcast can give you some help, or you can turn to it to give you some tools or some tips while you're living your lives. So I'm excited. I'm excited for 2022. I'm excited to be here with you, and let's make it a great one. So over these past few months, I took some time. I took some time for myself, my family. I focused on other areas of my life. And, my son started first grade, and that's super exciting. So I have been involved in that and coaching his soccer team, which has been quite the experience. Super fun and also very challenging to coach these little 6 and 7-year-olds. I do not have experience with young children except for my own. So hats off to all of those teachers and coaches out there that do this. It has given me a little insight into your world. So I applaud you all. But it has been super fun. I love sharing the things I know about the sport with him. I played soccer all my life, so that's been fun. And then also with all the other kids who are super eager to be out there and learning and having fun with each other, and it was a great experience. Also challenging. All right. So now, yes, a part of me, I haven't been showing up for this podcast over the past few months, and a part of me has felt a little, not great about that. Not super proud of myself that I haven't been here for all of you who are listening, all of you who want to hear more and want these tools and look for this podcast and, are there to hear and grow and listen and become the versions of you that you want to be and better your relationships. So I am sorry. I am sorry that I have not showed up. And yes, a part of me has not been very proud of myself for that. But using my, what I preach, the tools that I preach, I am focusing on the future, right? I'm not focusing on the past. I'm not going to beat myself up for not showing up, not being here each week, for not producing new episodes, but rather I'm going to applaud myself. I'm going to applaud myself for showing up the best way that I could in that moment, for being here now, right? For being here today with you. So today, we're going to talk about an important question. We're going to dive right in. Who do you want to be? Now, it's a great time for this question, right? We're starting a new year, a few days into it, and it's a great question to reflect on, to ask yourself, to gain some focus, to gain some insight, to be intentional and deliberate rather than just along for the ride. we're in this new year, and you can give yourself that focus, that intention. You know, we often set goals when a new year comes, right? We set these goals. Maybe we contemplate things that we want to change in our lives. And this question is a great question to ask yourself as you're doing this. Who do you want to be? Now, what I mean by this, I'll elaborate a bit more, is that you have the power to be whoever you want to be. You have the ability to show up as the person you want to be in your life, in your relationships, no matter what's happening around you. You are in control of who you are, of how you show up. You are in control. You have so much power. So why not decide for yourself who you want to be with intention, and then make this your reality? That's what I want for you. I want you to become the person that you want to be, and I will help you do so. So here are some questions that help as you are starting this process. Help you uncover who that person is and help you to create that as your reality. So this is how I suggest that you get started. You can ask yourself some questions, and I want to urge you to be as specific with your answers as possible. So ask yourself, who is that person? Describe her. Describe him. Describe them. What do they do? How do they behave? How do they show up in the world? What are the actions that they take? How do they feel? What are the emotions that they feel on a daily basis? What are they experiencing? And what do they think about? What are they thinking about? What thoughts are they thinking? The more specific you can be with your answers, the easier it will be to focus on creating this for yourself. The easier it will be to turn this into your reality, become this next version of yourself. Now, once you have these answers, right? Once you are specific and you have these answers down, what I want you to try out is let yourself believe that this is possible. Let yourself go there. Don't stop yourself. Don't put up that wall that keeps you from believing that you can become that person. Let yourself go there. This person that you want to be is possible. You can show up as this person in your life and in your relationships. Just let yourself believe this. Now your brain may slip back into not and doubting. That is normal. But you can remind yourself that it is possible. This is absolutely possible. Now, next, ask yourself why you want to be this person. What is your compelling reason to show up in this way? Now, this reason needs to be a strong and important reason to you so that you can focus on it when things get hard or uncomfortable or you feel like quitting on that next version of yourself. This reason or reasons, right, could be more than one, will give you your commitment. This will be your commitment. It will, as you maybe step off that path or that journey towards that next version of yourself, it will bring you back. Now, it's important to note here that if the reason if the reason that you have to be that next version of yourself is to feel better about yourself or to feel better in general, this is a time to pause. Now, if you've listened to any of my other episodes, you know that I talk about how your thoughts create your feelings. Your feelings will not come from any action you take or way in which you behave or don't behave. Your feelings will come from how you think about the actions that you take, how you think about your behavior, and how you think about you as a whole. So it's important to remember that life is 50-50 with positive and negative emotions. Both how you are now as a person, a wife, a mom, a human, right? And how you will be once you become that new version of yourself. You will always have that 50-50. You will always have both the positive and the negative feelings. Now, they may be about something different, but life is always 50-50. You will always experience both positive and negative emotions. Now, knowing this will give you the reality of what life will be like once you become who you want to be without expecting a false fairy tale ending. The way I see it is we want and need both positive and negative emotions. We want those negative emotions. Now, some people may say, oh no, I just want to be positive all the time. I want to be happy all the time. But then you missed out on the whole other half. That negative makes that positive so much better. You can fully enjoy the positive when you have that negative. The trick is getting comfortable with that negative, not making it mean that something has gone completely wrong. It's just a vibration in your body. We can embrace the negative as simply vibrations moving through us, breathing into them, allowing those, and experiencing them as part of our human experience, not fighting against them, if we choose to. Now, during this journey on becoming who you want to be, on becoming this next version of yourself, you will most likely stumble, right? It happens. And you will most likely have these unpleasant feelings, right? The other 50%, the negative 50% along the way. You'll most likely experience this, right? And what I want to suggest is that this is completely normal. When you stumble, it doesn't mean that anything has gone wrong. It doesn't mean that you are failing. It doesn't mean that you aren't doing it right. It just means that it's part of the process. You are growing. You are stretching. You are human. So you will have maybe a stumble here and there. You will slow down, possibly. You will have unpleasant feelings. You will be uncomfortable at times. And that's okay. Now, during these tough times, in quotes, right, you can think about why you are doing this, why you want to be this person. You can pull yourself back to that compelling reason. Why do you want to have this life? Why do you want to have this relationship, this marriage, this friendship, this whatever it may be? Why are you striving to become this person? Why do you want to show up in these ways and behave in these ways? Why? Now, this whole process, this journey of becoming a new version of yourself, of becoming who you want to be, isn't always easy. which I am completely personally aware of. I've been through it, and I have asked myself recently who I want to be. Now, I'm going to share a part of my answer with you, of what I uncovered with you. Now, when I asked myself who I want to be, a part of my answer was I want to strengthen my relationship with myself by showing up for myself, even when it's uncomfortable. So, a part of that is I commit to showing up for myself and honoring my past self and my future self. Doing what I said I would do so that my future self thanks me. And I'm honoring my past self for doing what I said I would do. Right? Showing up as best I can each day. Now, on some days, my best may not be exceptional, but it will be the best I can do on that day, in that moment, and that's okay. I am human, and I'm going to strive for being a human. I'm going to strive for showing up for me as perfectly imperfect as possible. I'm not going to strive for perfection. And while I anticipate times that I may slow down, I will not stop. So, for example, of a way in which I will be showing up for myself is with you all. It is a new podcast episode every week for you all to listen to. Now, I am not expecting perfection from myself. As I said, these episodes may be long, they may be short at times, they'll vary in length, and they'll vary in quality, I guess. But I will be showing up. So I invite you all to join me on this journey. Listen, share, comment, rate. Email me if you have anything that you want me to talk about or discuss or dive into, or just sit back and enjoy. Now, I also asked myself, as I suggested to all of you, why am I doing this, right? Why am I doing this as part of showing up for myself? Why am I creating these podcasts, for example, each week? Well, my answer to this is because I believe in you 100%. I believe that you can create the life that you want, and the marriages and the relationships and all your dreams and hopes will come true. These tools can help you, and I 100% believe that in every part of me. I want to help others by giving you all that I know, because I believe that you can create anything that you desire. You can have that amazing, extraordinary, loving, connected marriage if you want to. You can be the person you want to be as a mom, a wife, a woman, a person, a human, whatever it may be. You can be who you want to be. So I want to show up for you because I believe in you. Now, this is a part of my story, right? Of who I want to be. But more importantly, I invite you to explore who you want to be. If a part of that includes transforming your relationship, creating more connection, more love, more fun times, less arguments, less frustration, less battling, well, I got you. I'm here for you. I have an amazing program that only takes 3 months. We work together one-on-one, and we create that relationship that you desire, that you deserve. So if this sounds like something you want, I offer the opportunity to take that small but so important first step. The first step is always the most important one, right? And schedule that free chat with me. You can reserve your spot for my program if it's something that you feel fits for you. And to do so, you just head on over to whitneywellscoaching.com and you can schedule a free chat with me. Nothing to lose and everything to gain. We would meet over Zoom and it'll be fun. We always have fun in our Zoom meetings. We can solve any problem that you may be experiencing, but most importantly, it's just a step towards becoming that person you want to be, maybe transforming that relationship that you have, that step for you. So you can head on over to whitneywellscoaching.com, schedule your free chat, or you can even email me. Reach out, email me. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me any questions. My email is whitney@whitneywellscoaching.com. There'll also be a link in the show notes if you want to schedule your free chat with me that way as well. So let's make 2022 an amazing one. With all those ups and all those downs, but most importantly, by showing up for yourself through it all. Even if you slow down, even if you stumble, that is okay. That is okay. That is part of the process. That is how it's supposed to go. And I got you. I'm here for you. So I can't wait to be back next week for another episode as I am showing up for myself, for you. All right, I'll see you next week. Have an amazing week and an amazing 2022. Thanks for listening. Bye. Do you want to explore these topics further? Are you ready to live the life that you want to live on purpose while controlling what you have control over? I would love to be your life coach. If you're interested, simply head over to whitneywellscoaching.com and book an appointment with me today. I can't wait to work with you.